Indie wrestling fans, welcome to Prairie Pro Wrestling here on YouTube. We are on the commentary team for this afternoon. My name is Bobby Munson, and the man sitting beside me, he is the man with the angelic voice. He is Papa Smokes. Papa Smokes, happy Saturday. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, Munson. Shout out to all the wrestling people out there, but what the hell is going on here, Munson? Who do we have coming to the ring right now?
Well, I'll tell you, earlier in the night, Papa Smokes, we were introduced to El Hijo De La Noche and his assistant referee, borderman. I'm not sure what this guy exactly is, but Jorge is the name of the masked man there assisting El Hijo De La Noche, apparently a very famous wrestler that wrestles out of Mexico. A famous luchador, Papa Smokes. Has this name crossed your list of names of luchadors yet?
No, Munson, I don't know if this guy's a famous luchador, but he sure does look familiar.
Well, I get where you're going here, Papa Smokes, and I think that was implied earlier as well, too, but you wouldn't think that somebody like this could get past the tough security at Prairie Pro Wrestling and get by through to the back and be able to come out here as being someone who was once barred from this building. I mean, I know there's claims that this is Levi Knight, but there's some striking differences. Levi Knight didn't have a mustache.
Oh, yeah, small differences, Munson. I can see it in the dancing style, but, you know, there are many people that dance like that, so I haven't made up my mind completely. There's something fishy going on here.
And it's going to be the very first matchup anyway for El Hijo De La Noche. And it looks like Jorge will be the special referee in this matchup here, Papa Smokes. Apparently Jorge, a very famous referee down in Mexico as well, too, being up here with El Hijo De La Noche. But they might be in for a very rude awakening, one that's too damn deadly. Speaking of the Lucha Man himself, Fil Deadly's here in Saskatoon, Papa Smokes, and this place has erupted.
Absolutely, one of Saskatoon and Saskatchewan's favorite hometown sons, Fil Deadly, hugely popular every time he appears in PPW, and look at the reception he's getting from these fans.
They're excited to see Fil Deadly here tonight. Going to be the first opponent for El Hijo De La Noche. It's going to be hard to say that over and over throughout the matchup. We'll do our absolute damnedest. But Phil looking bigger, badder than ever, and ready to take on this fight. As always, he's got the love of the PPW Nation behind him. Saskatoon's absolute favorite wrestler. And there we go. Hit the music again. The fans want more, Uncle Phil. That's why we love him. That's Fil Deadly right there. He's going to put on a great show here tonight, but it almost seems that, are we going to get an actual, officiating going on here, Bob? Suppose, is Jorge going to call this down the middle? I'm a little sus about that.
Well, I really wonder about that. Is he a sanctioned EPW referee here? He's come to the ring with El Hijo. It kind of suggests that they're aligned together. He's got the mannerisms of a Mexican referee here. I'm not sure what's going on, Munson. Let's see how this unfolds.
Well, he did mention that he is the English translator for El Hijo De La Noche, but now seems to be his official as well, too. We'll see how this pans out. See if Jorge is going to call it down the middle, if Fil Deadly is going to have a fair fight here, as El Hijo De La Noche is looking to lock up for the very first time in Prairie Pro Wrestling here. And Fil Deadly, nice maneuver in there, but El Hijo, very nice.
Oh, tight arm drag there. Took Fil Deadly by surprise, and then El Hijo's going to celebrate with a nice little salsa dance there.
Okay, that's good.
Who do you think would be the better dancer here, Bob Smokes? Is it Fil Deadly or is it El Hijo De La Noche? De La Noche's got a lot of that hip action going on.
Yeah, that's a heck of a question, but Fil Deadly, no slouch in the dancing department, and I think if it came to a dance-off, the PPW Nation would be firmly behind Fil Deadly.
Phil Deadly now with El Hijo off the ropes. El Hijo hooks them and stomps straight to the lower back of Phil Deadly. Very nice from El Hijo de la Noche's. Great arm drag from Phil, though. Phil up and over. Look at that. Excellent from Phil Deadly.
Wow. And if El Hijo thinks he's going to take the advantage over Phil Deadly in the lucha department, he's got another thing coming because Phil has extensive training in Mexico as well. He knows all these tricks.
I wonder if Phil Deadly crossed El Hijo de la Noche's while he was down in Mexico training. I'd be curious to find out from Phil. I'm going to have a conversation with him about that one, Papa Smokes.
Definitely.
What is this yellow card business? I feel like I'm watching a footy game here, Papa Smokes. We've just had a cautionary yellow card given to Phil Deadly.
Wow, rather unorthodox refereeing here, but provides a distraction in El Hijo with a high boot, taking advantage of that now. I guess we're getting our question answered about where the referee's bias lies.
Well, I wonder how many yellow cards have ever been handed out to El Hijo de la Noche's in his so-called illustrious career so far, Papa Smokes. Now going in with the boots on Phil Deadly. El Hijo took the opportunity and now firmly in control of the matchup. Nice suplex there from El Hijo. Oh, look at this.
Oh, come on.
Making a mockery of a famous name. Is it a mockery or a homage at this point, Papa Smokes?
Based on the appearance of El Hijo, it's a mockery.
Now Phil Deadly beautifully rolls him up. Oh, that wasn't even two. The shoulder came up before two. Almost seemed like there was a bit of a hesitation from Jorge there. Might have to play back the tape on that one.
Definitely, because Phil Deadly had him cradled up nice and tight there. I thought he might get a quick 3 count there, and then not even 2. Referee possibly a little suspect here. I'm keeping my eye on that referee myself.
Well, El Hijo taking advantage of it. Got Phil down middle of the ring here. Phil looking worse for wear. As El Hijo goes for a nonchalant cover. Phil Deadly out at 2. Or dose, as we're being told here, Papa Smokes. We got to get it correct. It's dose, not 2.
It was only dose. Only dose.
Phil Deadly now draped across that middle rope. El Hijo, bad intention. Oh, look at this.
Oh. And so this is a very un-luchador-like move right here.
Very arrogant on the part of El Hijo de la Noche's and really getting under the skin of the PPW Nation. Definitely not looking to make any friends here tonight.
Well, for his first match in PPW, it seems like the fans already don't like him.
Hard Irish whip into the corner, sends Phil there. And more hip action over in the corner from El Hijo de la Noche's. Comes flying in, but eats turnbuckle himself. No, this might be the window Phil Deadly needs to get back into the matchup. So Phil now going to hop up to that middle rope. Beautiful! That's the most lucha thing we've seen in the matchup here tonight.
Absolutely.
The Lucha Phil chants are now coming out from the PPW Nation. Absolutely loving that name for Phil Deadly. As now the slap chop barreling down on the chest of El Hijo.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Phil Deadly takes him right down. Welcome to Saskatchewan, El Hijo de la Noche's. You have just found out what Too Damn Deadly is all about. Beautiful drop kick placed from Fil Deadly. El Hijo is in trouble now, Papa Smokes, as Fil Deadly all kinds of fired up, and with the nation firmly behind him, he could be looking to put this to rest right now.
And he is. We've seen this move finish many matches. Oh!
Snapped around. Fil Deadly goes for the cover. 1, 2. But no, not enough. El Hijo gets the kick out there. Although the bit of the nation are calling for a slow count. I'm not too sure. I think El Hijo did properly get out before the count of 3 there, Pop Smoke, despite some of the comments coming from the nation.
It looked like Deadly was a little questionable about that one too, and we're going to continue on.
Oh, back kick now from El Hijo De La Noche catches Phil. Backbreaker.
Wow.
Or spine buster, I should say.
Arn Anderson style, right in the middle of the ring. That was a high impact move.
From the top, frog splash connects. 1, 2, and no, still not enough. Fil Deadly hangs in there. El Hijo De La Noche has not picked up his first victory here in PPW. Fil Deadly is going to fight on.
Frog splash, another move made famous by some Mexican wrestlers, but El Hijo's version here, not living up to those masters, that's for sure.
We got some Levi chants coming from the PPW Nation. El Hijo did not care too much for that, but it was enough to distract him as Fil Deadly, look at this. Oh. It's got to be over now. 1, 2, no, El Hijo kicks out of that one. That's
once
those.
Again, yeah, is that referee taking a few liberties with his counts? He looks like he hesitates at the top of the count just a little bit.
Yeah, Phil looked very unimpressed right there, arguing with Jorge, the official in this matchup, and the English translator of El Hijo De La Noche. Those back elbows coming in from El Hijo De La Noche. Just about thrown into Jorge. Oh my goodness. No, don't tell me. No, the red card.
This is getting serious. He's threatening the red card, but again, it causes a distraction.
Don't tell me it ends like this. No, that's a 3 count. El Hijo De La Noche steals his first win in Prairie Pro Wrestling, and there is an audible groan from the nation, Papa Smokes.
There's a groan from the PPW Nation. You know why, Munson? Because that stinks. El Hijo De La Noche didn't deserve this win. He used his own referee here to his advantage, getting the distraction over Fil Deadly. Phil eating that stunner in the middle of the ring and taking the 1, 2, 3, but the history books are going to show El Hijo victorious in his PPW debut.
You bet, and we're glad you were able to join us here for Prairie Pro Wrestling. If it's your first time here and you haven't done so yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below, give the video a thumbs up, and leave us a comment in the comment section below. We will look forward to reading them, look forward to getting back to them as well too. But that's all for today. From myself, from Papa Smokes, and all PPW management, we wish you a very happy Saturday. We'll see you in 1 week's time. Take care, everybody.